Okay, this is just not a pretty picture. No way to dress this up. It is a cloudy, gloomy day, but Cedric is trying to tell me that there is a bright spot in this day as we start off this Monday, and that it's not quite as hot. Is that, it's a little cooler, right, Cedric?
That's kind of the gist of it, Latrice. If we want to look for that bright spot, you can kind of see it there in that camera. You can see it over downtown Chattanooga. You can just tell that it looks a little gloomy out there. But the thing is, folks, we're going to be talking about high temperatures struggling to reach the lower 80s for many spots today. So you're going to talk about a rare, cool, wet, cloudy, summer-like day in the middle of what will actually be kind of the beginning, I guess, technically, of the dog days of summer now that we're in August. So this is a nice treat. Please enjoy it. Now, it is still 75 degrees outside, so it's not a cold rain, but it is a cool rain out there for us with those cloudy skies. The heat index is 75 as well, so we're not too worried about the heat index today because we've got this on the radar. And when we look at the radar, yeah, folks, just a wall of rain coming in from the west and northwest here, even a couple of rumbles of thunder and flashes of lightning over just to the north and west of the plateau at this time. Now, nothing severe out there. In fact, in total on this whole frame here, we've got about 14 lightning strikes. So nothing like that, but it's just an interesting note there that this activity continues to grow off to the north and west and move into our area. So let me show you where the most widespread and heaviest rainfall is at this moment. Altamont down to Mont Eagle, seeing some of that heavier rainfall, and we've got some pockets of heavy rainfall. So if you're out driving about, you may drive for a while, it's light rain, you barely have to run the windshield wipers, and then you run into a batch of this heavier rainfall, and then you've got the wipers going crazy there because it's a torrential downpour. You can see more of that activity coming in from the plateau. Now, on the eastern half of the area, not as much as you get east of Chattanooga. You can see we've got some light rain from Cleveland over towards Benton, also here in the city of Chattanooga and over towards Turtletown and Ducktown, but it's more scattered for now. But I do expect this to fill in across the east as we go into the afternoon hours. Down to the south, we're seeing more widespread rainfall as well from Dalton to Chatsworth. Again, most of this is light rainfall. It becomes a little more steady as you get towards the Chickamauga area, over towards Rossville and back towards the west of there as you get over into northeast Alabama from Jackson County, Stevenson, Bridgeport, all the way down the Ider area here. And as you go down 59 there into Valley Head into DeKalb County, seeing some of that good rainfall. So in total here, basically over the past 24 hours, you can see there's been a swath right across the state line here, across the area and points to the north and south of that have picked up 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. Outside of that, there have been some low end amounts around a trace or so, but don't worry, I think this is going to be more widespread rainfall filling in for the rest of this afternoon. So FutureCast showing us this rain being with us throughout the next couple of hours. So if you have any plans heading out for lunch or doing anything like that, definitely plan on rain. Grab the rain gear, the umbrellas, the raincoats, maybe the rain boots if you haven't. You hadn't had to use that in a while, but you'll need it this afternoon. Notice by 4 or 5 o'clock, though, we start to see this tapering off from west to east. So I do think things will improve as we get into the late afternoon hours. So it's not going to be a complete washout throughout the rest of this evening and tonight. Now, after we get past today, the rain will taper off again this evening and tonight. And then as we go into your Tuesday, we'll see the potential of a weak disturbance dropping in the afternoon. That could spark off some scattered showers and storms. And then as we go into your Wednesday, another disturbance will be in the area. So yeah, we could see with the daytime heating more scattered showers and storms building up. The overall thing, pockets of rainfall will be possible each day this next several days. So keep the rain gear nearby. Mid-70s out there, so it's a pretty steady, cool afternoon. And again, these 80s are probably pretty optimistic, especially with all the cloud cover and the widespread rain moving in. But a few of us may touch it later this afternoon once the rain starts to taper off. Your Storm Alert 7-day forecast after a wet Monday. Look at that. We're back in the upper 80s to lower 90s for the rest of the week with this more typical afternoon, summer-like showers and storms. Latrice?
Thank you so much there, Cedric. Well,